Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
That is one of the happiest songs I've ever heard in my entire life. But it got us dancing, so that's important.
Yeah.
So let's see. Where do we want to start today?
Well, I'm Chris.
Yeah,
It's
are.
Wednesday.
I figured everybody just recognized you. I apologize.
Well,
for that.
good morning, Larry.
Good morning, Chris.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. It's sun shining outside.
It is. There's this promise of like spring,
Yes.
and I like that.
Yeah. Well, everything's bursting out into bloom here. It's beautiful.
It is. It's fun to see which one's blooming today. They just kind of explode like fireworks.
That's right. We're going to give them the number to call.
Yes. The lines are open, and we so much want to hear from you. The number is 434-394-0924.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh. Good morning. You are on the air.
Hi, this is great. I was trying yesterday and couldn't get through it all.
That was
How
my
are you
fault.
this morning?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, thank you.
What can we do
That's
for you?
good. I've shared the information about Francis with a number of people who I think are going to be sending you cards.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, do you have anything you wanted to say about him, Chris?
Oh, well, he's started his medication, and we're waiting on our appointment at UVA, which will be on the 27th of March. But
Okay.
he's doing good. But the prayers and the cards, he enjoys his cards so much. So the address again is 175 Crescent Road, Crescent Road, Farmville, Virginia 23901. And he just looks forward to those cards every single day. So
Okay,
he
so that's
appreciates it.
Farmville, not Buckingham,
No,
right?
it's Farmville, Virginia.
Okay.
23901.
I'll make sure I get that right. I might have told people Buckingham. Well, I'm calling about what I'm seeing about Matt Ferris. I'm guessing you all know.
Remind us.
Well, this morning in the Farmville Herald, Brian Carlton did the best coverage I've heard so far. Yesterday I started seeing that Matt Ferris was being charged for a hit and run. He'd run over a woman, or at least ran into her.
Oh, wow.
And he had 2 felony charges against him, and he'll be in court on the 17th to be arraigned. He's out on bail.
Gotcha. Okay. And which county is that in?
Campbell County.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know about that. And is that something people would show up for?
I don't see why they couldn't. I mean, I'm
Right.
certainly not planning anything like that, but you know, this whole area voted for him, so I guess he's got a lot of supporters. I don't know if they want to show up or if people that didn't support him want to show up. But
Yeah, we'll have to read up on that. I didn't get the Herald.
I'm familiar with the story, but I thank you for bringing it to us.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
right.
It's interesting.
It is very interesting.
it's getting a lot of coverage. I'm seeing it everywhere right now on the internet, and also I guess it's getting in print as well. But hot off the press.
I gotcha. Well, I thank you for that. I appreciate it. What else you got going today?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Well, I've got a meeting at 9 o'clock, a Zoom. I'm friends of Buckingham, so we do a lot of work around the gold mining.
Okay.
So we'll be meeting with our allies on Zoom again this morning and discussing that. And I'm also a member of the Virginia Environmental Justice Collaborative, And so we have a Zoom on that at 11. It sounds like a Zoom-filled day.
Yeah, the coronavirus kind of changed everything, didn't it? And in some ways for the better, I think. It's nice to Zoom at home. So it sounds like
I like the fact that I don't have to drive all over the place for meetings, and it has its benefits.
It does. And it can have a little bit of a downside, but I think I'll take the benefits over the downside any day.
Well, you're right. We have to weigh those things, don't we?
Yeah. Well, and something you were saying, how much you are involved with the community, I think that's very important for everybody to be that involved in the community. And so I appreciate that you take your time and do what you do to make the community better. So, thank you.
Well, thank you. I hope people think I'm making it better. I'll do what I can. Here's a fun thing you'll enjoy. I'm looking out my window and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 blue jays. The ground underneath the bush. 10. They're showing up in a big flock.
They do. They just pop. I have a lot of squirrels, so they're all over the place. And they catch my eye. The corner of my eye. I think I'm wondering who's running behind me. That, and we have...
Absolutely. It's so entertaining, isn't it?
We have groundhogs that made home underneath one of our sheds. And we named them. They're our friends. And then the neighbors are like, hey, you want me to shoot that for you? My poor partner was beside herself. She's like, no, you better not.
No.
The groundhogs
I guess they eat the roots, and so gardeners or farmers are worried about them. But
exactly, they do. They can be destructive, but it's so hard when their cute little faces come out from under the shed and say hello every day.
Well, I've been a vegetarian for decades, so you can guess I'm not shooting any groundhogs.
And my partner is too, so that's good. That's good.
And we are telling her to keep the groundhog near her, right?
Right.
Yeah.
She got a leash for it, but we haven't been able to get it on.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
What you got there,
Okay,
Chris?
you might hear from somebody about the electoral board. The Buckingham County electoral board, I guess, is going to be meeting in an emergency meeting on Friday this week. So I just did see that come in my inbox.
Gotcha. Yeah, we have...
also the Farmville Town Council.
Okay.
The Farmville Town Council is holding its regular meeting tonight at 7 p.m. It's going to be held at the council chamber of the town hall. So that's located at 116 North Main Street. The public's invited to that as well.
Good.
Yeah, it's real important that the public weighs in on these things. I'm really glad that you keep people updated.
We try. We try our best.
I know.
Sometimes it's not as easy as it sounds, but it's good to reach people, and it's great for people to call in too. So let us know what's happening with you in our community and what you think could help out.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to get the information about your show out there more. So many people don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do about that other than word of mouth.
Yeah, that's true. Although we're starting to get some things out there. It's got the web page, and we've got the Facebook page. We've got the Twitter page, of course, all the normal social media things. But you're right. The only way this is really going to take off, I think, is word of mouth.
Word of mouth, and that's what radio is, basically.
Maybe we could send John downtown with flyers.
Yes.
That's what we should do. John didn't think that was such a great idea.
Well, I don't know. Maybe let churches know that this is happening, or I don't know how you reach most people, but even the schools. I don't know if the schools would be interested, but there must be some way to reach a lot of people at one time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe an email blast or something like that would help. I'm not sure. Now, did you... I'm kind of talking to Chris here. Yeah. Did you guys keep a registry of listeners or anything like that? A database of emails?
No. Yeah, we did.
You did?
We did, but it wasn't. That's gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we can't use that one.
No, not really.
All right. Could you make another one before you come in?
Before I come in tomorrow?
Oh, I love getting myself in trouble. It's just something I do well.
Well, we're going to, try to, once we, establish and maybe down along the line when we get our FM translator later. We're gonna
Yeah,
I
do a little bit more.
understand.
Yeah.
You're in process.
Yes, we are. Definitely.
Well, and thank goodness for the .net, the streaming. It really,
Really
that
helps.
sounds great. It's always there. Any place you are, you have it. It's wonderful.
It is.
Do you listen to the stream or do you listen to the broadcast?
I have it on right now
Uh-huh.
in the background.
Good.
I'm listening to it on the internet.
On the internet. Okay.
Very
yeah.
good.
We've
Very
been
good.
curious about that. We don't know unless we ask. So that's what
Yeah.
that's what we're
Okay.
doing.
Yeah, and I guess the only way to get archives is through Facebook, is what you told me before.
Yeah, Facebook is
I'm not on Facebook. I've
Me neither.
disconnected from a lot of social media sorts of things. So yeah, I'm not doing
Exactly.
Facebook, but I do have an internet. I do have an email.
Yeah. So you have the web page. You have an internet. You have the web page. So
Yeah, that's
and
right.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that would the best place to go. And we're still building that out too. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a new thing for us, but we're getting there.
Yeah,
I
our
appreciate-
website. Yeah, we're going to, try to work it out to where we can, post our obituaries and post the recipes.
Lost pets.
Yes, lost pets.
Anything that can
Right.
serve our community
That's
is what
right.
we're trying to do. So let us know. Call in. Let us know what you want from our station.
And if we can't get through on the phone, is it okay to email you?
Absolutely,
Of course.
and that's such a great idea.
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose? Like
WFLO.net.
She just set us up so
Yeah,
well. It is. It's WFLO.net.
WFLO.net.
.net. Okay, that's the phone.
It's
That's the
info, right?
website.
The email.
Email.
Oh, what was the email?
Oh, WFLO
At
at.
WFLO.net. No, I know that streaming online at WFLO.net is one of the mailboxes we have. I'm pretty sure we have a community calendar, and you can just do a community calendar at
WFLO.net.
Obits, same thing. So yeah, there's a lot of emails you can try, but you can get directly to us if you go to the website, and then down at the bottom where it's contact us, that's where
Yeah.
the website would be.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
Hey,
I hope
thank
you
you.
start hearing from a lot more people. You're probably not needing to hear from me every darn day.
I don't mind. I
We
don't
don't mind
mind
that
at
at
all.
all.
We appreciate it immensely.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I do have something here about the town of Farmville. They had an agreement with the Prince Edward Volunteer Rescue Squad. Over the last 3 years, the town gave $30,000 annually to help cover the salary of an executive director, in addition to other funding and support for maintenance and fuel costs. But that salary agreement wasn't permanent. The idea was for Farmville, along with Longwood University and Hampton-Sydney College, to help get things started. For the upcoming budget year, the agreement had been for Farmville to pay only $15,000 toward the rescue squad's executive director salary. Then in 2024 and beyond, the town wouldn't pay toward the salary at all, just continue to help cover fuel and maintenance. So, asked why the rescue squad billed $30,000 instead of $15,000, Davis said he couldn't answer that. The Herald reached out, the Farmville Herald, to the Prince Edward Volunteer Rescue Squad, but hadn't received an answer as of the press time there. So
Interesting.
that's the question the town council has to answer. And as it heads into budget season, do they agree to double what's been budgeted to help cover the director's salary, or stick with the original amount? So,
Interesting. A lot happening in the area, isn't there?
Yes.
With so many counties also. It's kind of 4 counties all surrounding here, and they all kind of do their own thing. So
Yeah.
that's good for us. Gives us a lot more to talk about.
well, the Buckingham Chamber of Commerce recently presented Ellis Acres Memorial Park with its Community Pride Award, a monthly award given to an organization or business for outstanding physical appearances and work in the community. As a member of the Ellis Acres Board of Directors, I know the impact this organization has had in allowing Buckingham to learn more and embrace its history, said Chamber President Thomas Jordan Miles III. That's
Jordan Miles is going to be here Thursday, actually.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Always look forward to him on the show.
Mm-hmm.
He's very informational.
Informational. That's right.
He's also a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, he is. He's a great guy.
Let's see here. We have some days. This is the
Yeah.
day. What is this called? The celebrating a decade of national days.
Yep.
So today is National Oregon Day. I'm not really sure what that means. Let's see. On March 8th, National Oregon Day recognizes the Beaver State. Valentine's Day, 1859. Oregon became the 33rd state of the Union.
Yeah.
So National Oregon's Day is about Oregon's climate, which enjoys the warm Pacific air west of the Cascade Mountains.
Right.
And in the lush Willamette Valley, more extreme temperature ranges are...
I know that state has more climate, environmental,
It's interesting.
areas.
Nevada's like that, too.
Oh,
it's
is it?
like from the
I
top
mean,
of
it
the
has its own
Sierras.
rainforest.
Yeah, it's the top of the Sierra down to the bottom of the Lake Tahoe. It's like, I forgot how many miles that stretches.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Oregon has a special place in my heart, though, because my dad was a music teacher. And so during the summer, he would take us different places for like 3 months. We'd go places where he would study something or another. And one year we went to Oregon, Haystack Rock. And so we spent the whole summer on that beach there, flying kites. It was amazing. I have great memories and feelings about Oregon because of that.
Well, that's fantastic.
Hey, what's this one? International
Women's Day.
Tell me about that.
Well, let's see here. It's each year they celebrate the social, economic, and political achievements of women around the world. The day also brings international awareness to gender parity. According to the World Economic Forum, global gender equality is estimated to be achieved by 2133. You go, girl.
It just blows my mind. I just can't believe how or why
Yeah.
women's equality just it seems to be common sense. Again, it baffles me for people who can't. How big does your ego need to be that you have to suppress somebody else's actions and thinking to make yourself feel like an adequate human being? I don't think so. Let's see. Sorry, you got me off on.
Get
You
him
got
off
me
on
a
a
little
tangent.
mad.
here,
I have a
folks.
twin sister, so I have to
Oh,
defend
absolutely.
my twin sister
Absolutely.
and my wife, of course. So, It is National Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day. Say that fast 3 times.
I can't do it.
Dietitian
I can't do it once.
Nutritionist. Oh, that's
Yes.
not bad.
No.
You see. We can kind of guess what that is. Let's eat well. We all need to eat better.
National Proofreading Day.
Whoa, this should be near and dear to your
Oh,
heart,
it is
huh?
near and dear to my heart.
Are you doing any proofreading these days?
Right now I'm typing. Francis is working on a manuscript. Well, he's finished it. The new book is called Return to Ironbridge Road. And it is a doozy, folks. It's going to be long and a page turner, and I'm so enjoying typing it. In fact, I've gotten, let's see, I think I've typed about almost 200 pages, and I'm not quite finished with the first of the journals that he's written in.
Wow.
Plus, he's filled up just about another journal. So, as fast as I'm typing, he's proofreading.
That's awesome.
So, it's like, do you have some more pages for me today?
What was the name of that one again?
Return to Ironbridge Road.
Love that name. Can
That
we
takes
pre-order?
place down. Yeah, that takes place down in Lawrenceville,
Oh.
Virginia. There's an iron bridge called Golson's Bridge. It's on the state historical registry there. But the plantation that he grew up on is
Okay.
right on Ironbridge Road.
So he has some history down there. It's his
Right.
childhood.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's good.
So it's going to be great.
I'm looking forward to reading that.
Oh, me too.
So on March 8th, it is also National Peanut Cluster Day, and
Now-
I can get behind this all the way. Don't hum and haw.
I'm
at
not,
the peanut
but
cluster.
peanut is it peanut brittle?
No.
Peanut.
It could be.
It could be peanut brittle.
Usually it's caramel,
Oh,
peanuts,
caramel.
caramel.
Oh,
and,
okay.
You
Yeah.
get those salt
Salt and sugar together.
Very
Right. I
good.
love that.
I wonder who nominated this for the to be a day. It is melted chocolate mixed with peanuts makes a perfect combination for sweet and
Saucy
salty.
deliciousness. Yeah.
Two things had to happen for peanut clusters to even exist. First, a method had to be invented for the cocoa bean to be processed and transformed into what we know as chocolate.
Chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have chocolate for.
And that process
Recipe.
wasn't widely used until about the late 1890s. Interesting. And just about at the same time, the second extraordinary thing happened. Agriculture found a way to grow the peanut and bring it to the public with steel tools and steam power. Very interesting.
Yes, the power of peanuts.
The- you
One
know
thing
they
Francis
are.
wished that he could have invented was peanut butter.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Peanuts are they're godsends.
Yes, they
So
are.
many
Yeah.
ways. I love nuts all the way around. Though.
Me too.
What's your favorite nut?
My favorite nut?
Yeah.
I have several. I like a macadamia.
Oh yes.
I love
that's my top.
pecans, cashews. Yeah.
Mhm. Pecans, cashews, walnuts. Those are
I like
all those are
walnuts,
on the top
too.
of my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're-
Kind of like those.
But
It's almonds. I used to like almonds, but so we get these, things, jars of nuts, mixed nuts, and both Alicia and I pick out everything except for the almonds. So we have like a half a jar of almonds, and I just don't think it should have been a half of. But you can't buy mixed nuts without almonds.
that's right.
Why?
Well, Francis has 13 almonds a day. He counts them out. 12
Really?
for him and 1 for Iggy.
When did this start?
I know somewhere along the line he must have read something about, your daily requirement of almonds is
Exactly.
12.
Yeah. There's a lot of those things that.
Well, they're good
get
for
me.
you, that's for sure.
Well, but then they're going to change. They're going to change that, down the road. They're going to be like, oh yeah, almonds they cause toe fungus
Well,
or
just
something
like,
strange.
cigarettes, like the vaping was safer than cigarettes. Now it's not. Now they're saying they're more dangerous than cigarettes.
Yeah.
Vaping, yeah.
Did you vape?
No.
You smoke?
I did a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Back in 70s or something.
Yeah. Up until around 1994.
Yeah. Anybody who smokes, stop
Oh,
immediately.
immediately.
Immediately, absolutely. I mean, I smoked for 40 years, so I'm lucky actually to be alive. So
Right.
we'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take that. Okay, let's see what's going on in the news today. From marketing to design, brands adopt AI tools despite the risk.
The jury's still out on AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I can
artificial
finish that jury. Be scared.
Yeah.
Be very, very, very scared. And this is coming from people I've known in the computer business. They're like my CTO at Sonic Solutions. He's like, AI scare me. They scare me so much. So anyway, I don't mean to scare anybody out there, but
They need to be aware.
yeah, careful. They call so many things AIs these days
Yeah.
too. It's like
Right.
the kiosk at McDonald's is considered an AI, I think, which is a little odd.
It's a little odd.
So the definition needs to really be narrowed down. I guess it is artificial intelligence. But that's such a huge. Anyway. Even if you haven't tried artificial intelligence tools that can write essays and poems or conjure new images on command, chances are the companies that make your household products are already starting to do so. Mattel has put the AI image generator, DALL-E, to work by having it come up with ideas for new Hot Wheels toy cars. I love my Hot Wheels
Oh,
toys.
yeah. My
my
kids,
son.
like Trey, loved Hot Wheels.
Having a kid was the best thing ever because I did. I had a second childhood. And I never really grew up from the first one.
You and a lot of other people.
So it says, used vehicle car seller CarMax is summarizing thousands of customer reviews with the same generative AI technology that powers the popular chatbot ChatGPT. I'm not familiar with that one, but it sounds,
Nope.
The IA experts warn that businesses should be careful considering potential harms to customers, society, and their own reputation before rushing to embrace these products. Why do you think that is?
No.
Probably taking information, you
Could
would
be.
think. And
Yeah.
I have this program on my laptop that I use. It's CC Cleaner. And it goes through and cleans out all the trackers and all that stuff that we got.
Oh, good.
Just 1 second. Hello, you are live on WFLO.
Good morning.
Morning.
I would just like to update your listening audience, especially those that live in the Buckingham area. There is an emergency meeting of our electoral board this Friday, March 10th, 3 p.m. in the agricultural building. I have very limited information on what's going to be discussed, but for what it's worth, I'll share that limited information with you. There will be no public comment at this meeting, but it is open to the public. And the points of discussion, which will be discussed in public as opposed to a closed session, are community talk, not sure what that means, personnel, and legal counsel. That's really all the information I've been giving, but I would urge everyone to please be at that meeting. I recognize that at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, many people that work will not be able to attend. But if there's any way you can be there, I urge people to be there. And I will try and give you an update next week because I plan to be at that meeting.
Great.
So that's really all I wanted to say. But again, thank you for all you do. I wish I had more information, but I felt it was important to get it out there.
That's great. Thank you. This is exactly what we are here for, to serve the community. Thank you so much.
Well, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. And I'll call in next week with an update.
Yeah, I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. We've got some business to take care
We
of.
do, and I'm kind of over the clock here, so I'll get this
That's
done.
okay.
All right, this edition of The Weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm here to help you finance your commercial, agricultural, or personal project. Give us a call at 391-1136 or stop by our downtown office at 216 North Main Street, where you'll find old-school personal assistance with attention to detail. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The Bank of Charlotte County, with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte, Courthouse, Brunel, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. Thank you for that.
Neil.
Okay.
that was a typo there.
See, somebody familiar with the area knows best. So it looks like we're going to have some mixed kind of sun and clouds. It's not going to get too warm, but it's not going to be too chilly either. I would say a light jacket is all you need outside. It's going to get to a high of 58 today. It is going to be a bit breezy, which can make the temperature feel a little lower. We're going to have gust up to 23. That's pretty windy today. Tonight it's going to be a low around 29.
Right.
And That's my name, you know. Growing up as a kid, it was a nightmare during wintertime. I'm telling you. It's just not right. So let's see. It looks like for the rest of the week, we're going to have pretty much the same type of weather. We're going to have lows in the 30s, mid-30s, and highs in the mid-50s to the low 50s. It looks like the rain's not going to come until Friday. We have a 70% chance of rain on Friday, but that rain looks like it's going to be somewhere at about 10 o'clock in the morning. It will stop for a while and then come back in the afternoon. It looks like the weekend is going to be mixed. On Saturday, it will be partly cloudy. On Sunday, it's going to be rainy with a high of 50 and a low of 29. So it looks like Mother Nature is still holding on out there, but she's promising that she's going to warm up for us. It is 39 degrees out there right now. It's kind of chilly. Humidity's at 39%, wind speed at 5 miles per hour, and the barometer at 30.26 inches. Dew point at 16 degrees. And that is your weather. Now, the birthday calendar is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
Thank you. For the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, and Main Street in Farmville. And here we go. Should we play a little birthday music?
Birthday
before
music,
you go?
sure.
We have birthday music today. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, you can cut that down a little bit. And we'll tell you, we do only have one name for our birthdays today, and no anniversaries.
Wow.
But that very special person is Brianna Foister.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Brianna. I like that name, Brianna.
I do too.
Yeah. So she's having a I guess it's a girl, a birthday today. So we wish everybody out there celebrating today. Excuse me, let me get this frog out of my throat. We hope that you have a wonderful celebration today. And Larry, tell them how they can send those birthdays in.
Well, you can send your birthdays in to birthdays@wflo.net. Please send them in. We're open. The phone lines are open. Please call us at 434-394-0924. We're here to serve the community, and we'd love to hear from you. That's our favorite thing in the whole world. Hey, Chris is looking at me like, why don't you tell him about my recipe that I'm standing here ready to read?
Right.
Okay.
Read, and we want you to write.
Go.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, we're going to, this is a dessert that I found from Magnolia Table, a collection of recipes for gathering. It's by Joanna Gaines, and you know Joanna Gaines. She's built an empire, you know, fixing up houses with her son, with her with her husband Chip, and she's also redecorating. Got cookbooks, and you know, she's a busy woman.
Yeah,
with 5 kids.
I don't know how some of these people do it. They're like super people. I'm not a super people.
But this is a recipe that her children absolutely love. And so I'm going to tell you about it. It's brownie pie.
Yes. Now you're talking my language.
Yeah. But if you like chocolate, if you like brownies, if you like chocolate pie, then this is the recipe for you.
Start with the chocolate.
Okay. The prep time is 25 minutes. The cook time is 1 hour. And you have to cool it for an hour as well. Unless you want to cool it for about 45 minutes and put ice cream on top of it.
So hungry.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
John.
8 tablespoons or 1 stick of salted butter. Okay? 2 ounces of unsweetened chocolate, coarsely chopped. You need a cup of sugar, 3 large eggs, 1/2 a cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 cup or 6 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1/2 cup of coarsely chopped pecans, or you can use walnuts if you wish, and 1 unbaked pie crust. You can store-bought or a 9-inch deep dish crust, frozen, and powdered sugar for garnish.
Of course.
All right, those are your ingredients. The directions: you preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You heat the butter and unsweetened chocolate in a small saucepan over low heat, stirring until melted and smooth. Remove the pan from the heat and whisk in the sugar until smooth.
Sugar.
Yeah. Pour into a medium bowl and set aside to cool for about 10 minutes. Now, while you're doing that, you can whisk in the eggs after it's cooled off, one at a time. Whisk in the flour, vanilla, and salt. Okay, so you make that all nice and creamy. Then you fold the chocolate morsels and pecans into that mixture. Okay, and then pour into the pie crust. Bake until just set and a crust forms on top. It's about an hour. You cool to room temperature on a wire rack. Okay, just before serving, excuse me, you dust with powdered sugar, and you can store this too. You wrap it tightly and keep it at room temperature for up to 2 days. Do not refrigerate it.
Oh, really?
Right.
Okay. Just gets too hard.
Yeah. So, and that makes 8 servings, or however much you want to, slice up the pie.
Right.
And serve with vanilla ice cream. Yum, yum,
That
yum,
sounds
yum,
really
yum,
good.
yum, yum.
It does. Have you made it yet?
No, but I'm going to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You just have to text me or call me. I'll be right there.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. I haven't made it, but it sounds delicious. In fact, all the recipes in that particular cookbook look fantastic.
Have you ever had piggy pudding?
Piggy pudding?
Yeah.
No, and I haven't had figgy pudding either.
We have this recipe for piggy pudding. It's this chocolate pudding with mint kind of it's heaven on earth. The crust is
No, don't just wipe the drool off.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
We should be able to get that up today. We're doing a few things on the website, so be patient with us on that.
Good,
But
yeah, we'll
that recipe
post that.
should be up there sometime today. Not
Good.
very soon, absolutely, because I need that. So
Okay.
yeah, have to scan that before you go.
Yes, we'll scan it.
Cool. Let's see. What do we got going on in the world? Anything exciting? Let's see. It says here, China accuses Washington of trying to block its development.
Let's stop right there.
Of course. It's our job.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one second. You're on the air. This is WFLO.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, I got it. Your phones were down yesterday. I guess you noticed, huh?
Yeah, and that was my fault.
Oh man, I dropped off some cans and string at your the flow door this morning. I thought maybe you could use them.
That's what we're using right now. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man.
Oh gosh,
That's funny.
But anyway, I caught in the papers there was this this Amish guy. You used a scooter with a light on it and a siren and stuff to get to work.
Yeah.
I guess they're not allowed to use a. But so I guess you had to get to work, and that was what they used. I guess it's a push.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't use bicycles; they use the scooters. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was at a saloon in town over the weekend, and a friend said that maybe a night or two ago he was driving through there, and he saw 3 of those scooters with the lights and sirens on, chasing this one guy with a scooter. I guess they were hollering and all that stuff. It looked like the guy had stolen a chicken or something. and yeah, I don't know if they caught him or not.
Yeah. It's almost shaping up to be a bad joke.
Oh, it was, yeah. But I I do have a comment about this mining gig.
Okay.
Mining, planning.
Mm-hmm.
I was just getting caught up with the papers, and evidently they tried to keep the mining company out of Buckingham. Somebody has suggested that they do a let's ban the chemicals that they use.
Right, the forever chemicals.
Yes. So I guess they found out that other companies that mine there use these chemicals, so they didn't want to ban them because they're already being used to damage the environment. It's almost like a. I was a little, I guess, appalled. I'm not sure what you would call it.
Uh-huh.
But I thought it was, I thought it was pretty bad. I have no sympathy for the county anymore.
It's
They're like
hard.
allowing some.
Go ahead.
They're allowing some people to pollute, but not others.
Mm.
Yeah, that can.
And it's just because we're.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You kind of catch my drift.
You know, I think I do. I think I do. And I definitely understand it. I've been so frustrated at times when one group or another is getting exemptions or preferential treatment and the other people don't.
Yeah.
And you're wondering why this is happening. You know, and I guess to a certain extent, it's all of our responsibility to go to the meetings where laws are created and but a lot of times these are not necessarily laws. They're either being they're choosing to enforce it under certain situations, right? Instead of all situations. So there's some equality that just happens as human beings. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it. I don't think that that's giving it any kind of credence that it's right. But that's kind of how human nature works, too. And I don't know what the answer is except for to be a good human being myself and, you know, be of service.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think we can all make this a better place. So, and I know
I agree,
spring and summer's coming, so I think most people get a little bit better mood. Usually at the end of any summer or any winter, I notice people get a little a little cranky, and they're ready for the better weather.
Oh, we are.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So where do you live?
I live in Prospect, just outside of Farmville.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to the Prospect Market there, that convenient market, every day. I was driving an Amish gentleman, actually, home from the sawmill. And I enjoyed that so much. I really, really enjoyed getting to know that community by driving, you know, people around and asking them questions. And I'm not from here, so it was really new to me. And I really found that all of them were just the nicest people I've met. So I know a lot of people have problems. Go ahead.
Is it an open market, or like a farmer's market, or? And does it still exist?
Well, there are farmers markets. So there's a new Spring Hollow closed down on 15, and now it's up at Dillwyn, and it's corner 15 and 60. It's down 60 just a little.
Yes, down 60. It's a massive facility.
But they do have in the summertime, and I think in the spring too, they do have a produce auction that's right next to that new Pine View. Mm-hmm. And I think there's going to be a new hardware store up there also.
I know.
It'd be a good place to live.
Yeah.
So, and then, though, I will tell you this. The funnest thing I think I've done here is go to the Amish auction. They have these auctions twice a year, and they just auction off everything under the sun. It's amazing. I don't know where they get a lot of this stuff, but it's a frenzy of fun.
Oh, frenzy of fun.
Wow.
That is good.
Yeah.
I do hear a lot of people complain about the Amish, and they get stuck behind an Amish person going to work or something like that, and I understand how frustrating that can be. But in talking to the Amish people, they try to get out of the way. It's just they don't want their horse to get spooked. So if you whiz past them, that horse is like, and you've got a carriage full of children.
Well, it's something that is here with us and that you have to respect.
I think they bring a certain power to the community, honestly. I think they've improved our stock price.
Yeah, really.
I think
true.
it's Yeah, it's kind of fun to see them and just to see the diverse area. And
yes,
I mean, if you know you're riding through that area, just give yourself a few more minutes and just enjoy the
That's right.
that I guess step back in time for lack of better.
yeah, it's a unique experience. You know, it's any
It
place
is.
you go, you're going to be like, "Hey, you guys have Amish people around here?" Be like, "Yeah."
And they'd be like, "No, we don't. We couldn't even guess what they looked like, you know, or what they're driving in." And trying to explain the buggy, like I don't know. Didn't even know.
Yeah. You know, one of the things I thought about doing was opening a buggy company, you know, building buggies, because all the buggies they get.
Or a buggy repair. Well, they can usually
Yeah.
repair the stuff. They probably can build their own buggies,
They
too.
can, but they don't have time because they're busy
They're
doing
busy.
a lot of other things. I think it would be a business that would just fly here. I think it would be great. And it would be fun. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
yeah, I
drive a
guess you
nail.
could-
So Chris and I are gonna open our own shop here. I've got the whole shop. I mean, I can get it done. I can be a welder. And,
Right. Yeah. Well, thank you for your
Model
call
and,
today. Yeah. We
you're
appreciate
welcome.
it. Yeah.
All righty, thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you so much.
All right, goodbye.
Bye-bye. Well, you know this. You know what?
I appreciate callers so much.
I do too. I really do.
You're a nice guy.
People in Great Britain who keep chickens in their backyard will have to register them with the government under proposed new rules to crack down on bird flu.
Yes.
Now we've got another caller. Very good.
WFLO, you're on the air.
Good morning, Larry. How are you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. I tried to call yesterday, and your phone was out.
Sorry about that.
Did you see the Facebook message that I sent about the difference between a flapjack and a pancake?
I did not. Now I have to go look for that. But
The basic difference between a pancake and a flapjack is basically from the UK, and it refers to a sweet tray of baked bars made from oats, while pancakes are thin, flat cakes of batter.
interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
That's cool. So we got a
I was
history.
trying to get that to you yesterday, but
I appreciate that. Yeah, it was like National Pancake Day, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Flapjack Day, yes.
Flapjack.
Oh, yes. I got to be careful with that.
Yes, I know you do.
I can really make the pancake people mad about that. Calling their thing a flapjack.
Well,
Heaven forbid.
yeah, heaven forbid.
No, that's cool. I like.
Y'all,
What's
doing
that?
great getting through to y'all. You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate that. So
All right, you have a good day.
Have a
too.
great day. Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
Bye-bye. All right. Flapjacks.
what do we got here? We got about 5 minutes left here. What sounds good to you?
Well, let's see. I'm not sure about that, but I've got maybe some more news if I can get my...
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got
You want me to read more about the chickens?
Sure.
Well, while those who own 50 or more birds, such as chicken farmers, have to register their flock with the government, currently people who have birds for their own supply of eggs or as pets do not. Under the proposed new rules, being consulted on by government bird owners would also be required to update their information on an annual basis. They would have to provide information including their contact details, the location of where the birds are kept, and details of the species, the number, and their use. Budgie owners, however, will not be affected. The law would apply to people who have backyard chickens, birds of prey, and pigeon fanciers, but would not affect pet birds always kept inside a domestic dwelling, such as a parrot or a budgie, kept in a cage that never leaves the property, other than to see the vet for another short-term period.
This is in Europe, is it? Right?
Yes, yeah,
what
it's
you're
in Great
talking
Britain,
about?
right,
Okay, just
yeah.
Great Britain? Wow. That would be... I can't even imagine that here. I mean, with the...
Oh, I know.
Everybody's got a chicken.
Right. Everybody's got a chicken or a bird. I've got.
We should get a chicken, a couple of chickens. We can share the eggs. What do you say?
Well, we could do that. Sure.
I think we're going to leave that little area that goes down to your. I think we're going to mow that this year instead
You're
of
gonna
letting
mow it?
it grow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and then we're going to put in bamboo.
Oh, no,
What do
you're
you
not.
think about some bamboo?
No, you're not. No way.
I love bamboo. Just love it.
You're going to love it until it takes over and covers your house.
Well, see, I don't think it will. I think it will take over
My house.
your property first. That's why I'm not real worried about
That's all I
it.
need. Yeah. Okay.
All right, hey Alicia, we got to send the bamboo back. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. Actually, there's a bunch of bamboo that grows right up here between like Merck's Place and the
Yes.
turn up at 15. I'm like,
Yeah.
Alicia, we
No.
got to get some of that.
No.
Oh, how about in our front? Just on either side of the little gate thingy there.
No.
Okay, let's see. How much time we got? We got 4 minutes left, 3 minutes left. I just saw this article, and I thought it might be interesting. But it
Oh,
says
yeah.
the oldest reference to the Norse god Odin is found in a Denmark treasure.
I've got to remember that. Norse god on my crossword puzzles.
Uh-huh.
Odin. Okay.
Odin. Well, Odin got famous from it's original.
Mm-hmm.
But did you ever watch Vikings, the show?
No.
So they say Odin at least 15 times in every
Okay.
one of those shows. So that's probably why this is a well-known reference.
Okay.
The Norse god on a gold disc unearthed in western Denmark. He is Odin's man. It says that it is at least 150 years earlier than previously thought. Experts think the cache was buried 1,500 years ago to hide it from Emeny. Emeny?
Ememies. Okay.
All right,
There you
that's
go.
a sure sign that I need to quit flapping my mouth. There's 2 minutes left. Oh, one piece of business we want is Jordan. What's Jordan?
Jordan Miles.
Miles. I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Miles is going to be here on Thursday,
That's
so we'll get it up.
tomorrow. The 9th.
Whoa! How did that happen?
Yeah.
I
Today
don't know.
is Wednesday.
Someday. Good for
You know, I
us.
used to have a hard time. I'd wake up and say, ask Francis, what day is this? Just tell me what day it is.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing the same to him.
There you go. Well, when I didn't have to really be anywhere, it was great.
I know.
You'll totally lose track of days and time.
That's right. Dude.
To be able to do art again. I haven't done any since I started this, and that's a little. That I'm going to have to make that time for myself again.
Yes.
'cause-
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to get back into a routine,
Yeah.
but I know you can do it.
Yeah.
I know you can do
Yeah.
it.
I know too.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to think about the pieces that I want to do. So
Oh, good.
it's,
Yeah.
maybe I'll be a little bit more strategic rather than throwing things on the wall.
Right.
See what sticks.
See what sticks. Absolutely.
Well, I'll have to wait and see if. Fran actually left me a few nice pieces of wood too.
Yes, he
So
did. Yeah, he
those-
always has you in the back of his mind when he's
Those-
out there looking for.
I feel so
Looking
honored
for
when
wood.
he did. I'm like, whoa, look at this treasure. Beautiful,
Well,
beautiful.
Francis
piece.
knows his wood.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
does.
does. Oh man,
He is
that
he's
swirly
woods-
wood.
Mhm.
That stuff is beautiful, and all you have to do is sand it to a shine.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway.
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 Yeah.
Anyway.